Okay, and I think we're going to wrap up with one quick question about another less than traditional investment, alternative funds. What about Bitcoin? Charles, is that the next thing I have to add to my portfolio?
I think not. What concerns me is that eventually Bitcoin will be worthless. We can go back about a decade ago, 15, 20 years ago, where people were talking about bartering and how that's going to be the next thing. The thought of having this electronic currency that's easy to transact with has some allure. And certainly, if you're someone who tends to be more libertarian in nature, Bitcoin has an allure. But the basic problem with Bitcoin is I can't walk into my grocery store and buy groceries with it. It's very difficult to really develop currency. And I think anyone who's looking at Bitcoin as an investment would be wise to look at San Francisco during the gold rush and see the problems that existed then, where everybody had gold and hardly anybody had currency. It's very difficult to start a new currency, and it's even more difficult when you don't have a country or a sovereign nation backing the currency. So I think Bitcoin's interesting, but I think it's extremely speculative.
Okay, I think we're going to end on that note. I want to thank Charles Rotblut, Vice President of the American Association of Individual Investors, Mark Willoughby, Chief Investment Officer of Modera Wealth Management, Gus Sauter of Vanguard Group, who did an admirable job of answering questions he couldn't quite hear. Thank you all very much for being with us today. I'm Karen D'Amato from the Wall Street Journal.